just answer questions for her. And
Hi, I'm Megan Chinetti. I'm the Chief Operating Officer. I'm in charge of overseeing the operating and administrative duties at Accentia.
I'm Laura. I'm Chief of Technology. I'm in charge of making sure our system is going to work again.
yeah, so imagine a world where your voice decides whether technology understands you or not. So for millions of people, that's not imagination, that's reality. And we are here to change that. So our product, Accentia, creates a technology that ensures speech recognition understands each accent clearly and equally.
Accent is a marker of identity, yet many speech technologies today treat identity as the error. Every misinterpreted word is more than just a technical glitch. It's a moment of exclusion. About 1.5 billion people speak English worldwide, yet fewer than a quarter of them speak it with what ASR systems would label as the standard accent. That means over 1 billion people are affected by speech bias in ASR systems. These are students struggling to understand their professors in class. These are global businessmen and women who are on video calls and needing their transcriptions. These are immigrants needing to go out their daily communications. Behind every misheard word is a person whose voice deserves to be heard. Accentia exists to make that recognition possible for everyone, everywhere.
Our Automatic Speech Recognition System, or SAR, is everywhere, but not for everyone. It fails to include people with different voices and different accents. Many systems around the world tend to mishear non-standard accents, giving us non-accurate results and really wrong transcription. This is because all of them are trained under bias and limited data. Our solution is creating a corrected bias layer to implement into the system so they understand way better. However, to do this, we're going to first collect data from different speakers with different accents, languages, and backgrounds, so we're making sure every voice gets a representation. Then we're going to connect these voices with a specific transcriber, reducing our bias in our data. And finally, we're going to implement this into our system, making sure it not only understands, but it's also learning from these accents and getting us better outputs. I want you to think of Accentia as a pair of new glasses to SAR. Even though we're not changing the system, we're making sure it improves it. So we're not only adding accuracy to them, we're adding clarity and help them to understand the systems. In other words, what we're doing is helping companies such as Google, Microsoft, and Amazon to not only understand voices, but specific voices.
So right now, there's about 8.4 billion voice assistant devices in use worldwide. And within that, right now, the ASR market, which is automatic speech recognition market, is estimated at about $30 billion. And it's also expected to double in size within the next 5 years. However, about 40% users experience reduced accuracy due to accent bias. And researchers have shown that speech recognition is about 30% less accurate for accented users. So Accentia's goal, our goal is to reach about 24% improvement in accuracy when it comes to accented speeches to unlock a fast-growing ASR market and also to set a standard for inclusive speech recognition technology. So right now, the global AS market is about $30 billion. That's the total available market. However, for accented English users, there's about $7 billion servable segment for English-speaking users whose accent is not well understood by standard ASR system. And from this, Accentia's share market is about $100 million within the next 3 to 5 years. So we are focusing on English-speaking users in Canada and in the USA, where the accent diversity is the strongest, and at the same time, their adoption for speech recognition technology is also like the strongest. And here's our business model and adoption strategy. So basically, our goal is to partner with big companies like Amazon, Google, and Microsoft, right? And we are planning on providing our technology as like a add-on feature for their existing AI voice system. For example, if your regular AI recognition system is about $10 a month, we are thinking about our price, the add-on feature, about 30% of that, which is about $3 a month. And from that, we'll take about 20% commission. And our partners will just take about 80% of like the rest of the money. Based on that, our revenue would be about $6 million a year. And for companies, that means better performances and stronger inclusivity. And for individual users, that means being understood clearly and equally.
Yeah, the materials are, SAR system work great if you speak in a certain way, or if you have American or British accents. But when it comes to regional accents or global accents, this accuracy drops really fast. So how these companies are tackling this problem, but like making people change how they speak. But with Accentia, we want to completely shift this. We want to make sure our system becomes smarter, they understand different languages, and the system adapts to the people, not the people to the system.
Accentia aims to close the gap that's existed for far too long. For accent English speakers, how are we going to do this? Well, we're not building a new speech system from scratch. Like Laura said, we're building a layer that's going to be implemented on top of already existing systems. And through that, we can create smarter and fairer technology. We aim to have 24% higher accuracy within the next 12 months of research. So we are seeking $3 million for the next 12 months of research financing for us to reach our 24% improved accuracy for 8% equity. Every voice deserves to be heard. And when technology listens to everyone, the market will listen too. Accentia, voices without barriers. Thank you. We will now open the floor for questions.